Hey guys, it's Missy Wolf, and I am here with the owner of the Josie Network, Miss Josie Passantino. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you? Hello to all of your listeners.
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm so excited to talk to you. I know that, my gosh, you are such a young inspiration to so many people out there who have dreams, and I really want to focus this conversation on all of your accomplishments. You have got like the biggest resume of anybody your age I've ever seen in this industry. It's amazing. So
thank you.
I want to know, how in the heck did you get started with becoming the owner of a network?
Well, I started when I was 14 years old. I am 21 now. But yes, I started when I was 14 years old back in 2009. I started the Josie Show. It was actually named something completely different before. It was actually called the Comedy Show, which I just did with a couple friends that I had. Mm-hmm. And it was a lot of work, we found, at 14. It was a lot of work to keep up. Yes, it was a lot of work to keep up. So my friends wanted to pursue other things, which was completely fine, but I still loved doing this. So I wanted to do it. So we kind of changed everything, named it the Josie Show. And then my mother, who's actually the executive producer of my show, she jumped on board and she helped me out. And then also we have Alan Firestone, who's also part of our staff, who is like our website designer. He has his own show now on our station. But yeah, it started like that. And I interview guests and play my guests' music. But we also have like authors that come on. We have, singers, songwriters, actors, actresses. And it's a live show every Friday night at 7 p.m. Central Time Zone at josieshow.com.
That's
how it started.
That's great. And you guys, you're not just on josieshow.com. You're on Roku and TiVo and then like Live 365 app on the iPhones and the Android. Like, what has all of this been for you? It seems like each one of these little milestones are actually not little. They're huge and incredible and, to me, mind-blowing. So you're so young, and to have accomplished all of this already and to have the level of support you obviously have with your mom, what is your family saying? What are your friends saying about all of your accomplishments?
Oh, wow. Yeah, my family is always super, super supportive. They're always behind me whenever I have to travel to do, a show or interview live or whatever. Both of my parents are very, very involved in what I do. And like you said, it's really neat how it started kind of just on Blog Talk Radio. And now, like you said, it's on Roku, like iTunes, all over the place, and also syndication stations on FM and, internet stations as well.
Right.
And we used to actually do it live 365 when I was with Website Matrix LLC, which is super exciting because they're the world leader of streams. They do radio stations for FM, AM, and also internet. Mm-hmm. And so we're really thrilled to finally be with them, and we use them for 24/7 licensed short reporting country music radio station, Country West Radio. We used to do video streams there as well. So, it's very exciting, and people could listen to interviews and country music and all sorts of different things.
Wow. Now,
awesome.
There's some stuff in your background that I really wanted to mention because I was one of these people as well. So, when I was in school, we called them bandos or band nerds. And I know that you were involved with that in school. And you and I actually played one of the same instruments. And I'm super excited to know what drove you to play the baritone.
Oh my goodness, I loved that. That was my favorite.
Fun. That was my favorite thing ever to play. I went from clarinet to baritone. I can't even tell you. It was so much more fun.
I loved it so much. Yeah, that's actually how I found my love for music. Just being in programs like that in band, and also I was, very actively a part of talent shows and choruses and all sorts of different things. But baritone, I absolutely loved. I started first playing cello, and then baritone, and then tuba. So kind of like that, and I think I just loved instruments that had a deeper sound, and also it was pretty cool because it was huge. I loved that, and I was like this really small. I was a really small kid. I was like this really small kid, and like I'm carrying this huge tuba around, and so it was a lot of fun. Let's just say when I brought home the baritone for the first time, my parents were both like, "What are you doing with this huge thing?" And it's hilarious. I loved it.
Oh yeah, me too. I got the same look from my parents, and they just couldn't believe it. They were like, "What are you doing with that thing in this house?" And I'm like, "You don't understand. It's so much more fun." And man, I marched a million miles with that thing. It was great. It was great.
Fantastic.
I was so excited to read that you were a baritone player. So I'm sorry. I had to sidetrack on that because I love it. It's like when I read that people love coffee. I relate to people. So, but so,
yes.
Do you like coffee too or no?
I do actually.
See?
Yeah. See, there you go.
We connect.
We just connected.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Now you had your debut single, because for some people they may not know, you're also a singer. Man, you do everything. You're a singer-songwriter. I mean, you're a radio station owner, general manager. You're the founder and the host. Like, is there not any part of this business that you are a part of? No, you do everything. You're like master of it all.
I love it so much. I want to pursue just about everything that's in this business. And, it's very important to just keep your mind open and just any opportunity that comes your way, you should just take it and go for it, no matter what anyone says. And so when I was 16 years old, I met a woman named Malia McKinney, who actually is a Hall of Fame songwriter. She helped me out to learn how to properly write music and write songs. And so we got that together. And at 16 years old, I put out my first single, Teenage Girl. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't meant to be it wasn't really meant to be like a song that was on radio. It was meant to be a song for like an organization for conscious music entertainment. But it's funny because it got tons of radio airplay on AM, FM, and internet, and it even spent 35 weeks at number one on a request station. So that was blew my mind.
That's amazing.
At the time.
That is absolutely. I mean, and at 16 years old, come on, what is everybody else doing at 16? They're focused on, are they going to get their license? Who are they going to go out with? Like, you've got a song on the radio. I think that's great. And now, have you had another single, right? Practice Boyfriend. That title alone, I'm like, oh my gosh, that sounds like so much fun. So I know. Oh, go ahead.
I love it. Oh, sorry. No, I love the concept of this song. I wrote the song, and it's actually coming out pretty soon. We're actually getting ready to go into the studio to record it, but it's titled Practice Boyfriend, and it's kind of a fun song talking about, if a relationship did not go well. The relationship ended badly. Don't bring that into your new relationship. You have to just, forget that. That was, in my fun way of saying, that was practice.
Right.
And you will be okay. Yes, and you will be okay to move forward with another relationship, and just don't bring the bad stuff into the new relationship. And we're very excited about it. The title I love, and it's a really fun, upbeat, modern country song that everyone's going to check it out. And it's going to be on iTunes, just like Teenage Girl. So.
Absolutely. And I think, too, that the message in that is really, really perfect because, honestly, how many of us have been in bad relationships? And then when you get out of it and you get into that next one, you really can't spend all that time comparing the two and bringing the other one up, and don't bring anything from that one into your new one. Otherwise, you could ruin something amazing. So, I love the message that's within that, and thank you for, sharing that because it really is great. And that's what I love about country music is there are actual words and stories and meaningful lyrics to it. So I love that. And I think it's great that, you've had practice or not practice, but like lessons in learning how to properly write the music. And I think that is extremely beneficial to you. And to have that at such a young age, some people spend years and years and years trying to write and never fully get it. So bravo to you for that. And bravo to your mom for, supporting you as much as she has and, allowing you to live your dream. And that's another thing that I like to always give credit because I've seen it far too often where kids have dreams and want to go for certain things and their parents don't let them. And it, to me, it's just really, really sad. And so I love that she's allowing you to live your dream. And for all those who are supporting you, thank you to them as well. But you have another thing that I am completely in awe of, and that is your awards show. And I know the tickets were just made available this weekend for your awards show, but I'm like searching you on Facebook and I'm like researching, and I see that you have this really amazing theater that is going to be a genuine awards show. And I'm like, how did this young girl pull this off?
I don't know. honestly, we have no clue. We really are just very blessed about how everything is going on, and it is going to be super exciting. It's our 2016 Josie Music Awards event, and it'll be on September 18th at the Schermerhorn Symphony Center in Nashville, Tennessee. And what's really neat about this venue and why we were so lucky to be able to have this venue is the CMT Artist Awards have been held there. Nashville, the TV show, which I love, has been filmed there, and so many other incredible things have been there. I mean, Willie Nelson has performed there. So many artists that I look up to and love dearly have been there, right. And now our art show. So
that's just an incredible accomplishment, definitely. And I know that one of the things that we love about your show, and this is what Center Stage Magazine is about as well, are the independent artists, the upcoming artists, the rising stars in country music. There is a lot of talent out there, and people like us, people like you, people like Center Stage Magazine, people like the Iceman, we're giving these artists some recognition and some spotlight, and we're trying to bring everybody who just listens to their regular everyday country stations on the radio, on the FM stations, to hey, there's more to country music than just what you hear on your FM station. Like, come on over, check it out. And so I love that you're doing this, and I want to know whose idea it was to put together an awards show.
Well, it was actually, I was around a lot of award shows. I've been in a lot of award shows, and I even hosted an award show at some point for another company. And I was always really interested in doing it. And a lot of times, though, behind the scenes and a lot of things that you see, they do not do it very well for the independent artists. And we really wanted to make sure that the independent artists, it was their game, it was their show, and it's all about them. And this will be a full production night with like 30 performances from independent artists, 60 awards going to be given out, and it's just incredible. I love to call this like the big night for independent artists because it really strictly is for them, and we're all going to be together. We're going to be able to connect other artists with other artists, you know what I mean? So it's going to be a very exciting time. And anything that I do with the Josie Show, that's how it started, is independent artists. And that is continuously what I do. And anything that I do, even my hair care line and cosmetics line, everything like that is including independent artists.
Right.
So no matter what I do, it includes them. And that's what it's about.
That's just absolutely wonderful. And I'm sure that, most of these artists are extremely, if not all of them, and I'm pretty sure it's all of them, are extremely thankful for this opportunity because, I mean, the music industry is extremely tough and there's a lot of competition. And, I just really think that, especially for the independent artist who's working really hard, one of the ones that I adore is J.D. Shelburne. That man is one of the most hardest working, individuals I have ever come across. And he does everything all on his own. You know what I mean? He books and he manages and everything. And he is such a hard worker and he's doing really well. And he's a lot of fun to interview. If you haven't interviewed him yet, you need to tell him that I sent you and you need to get an interview with him. He's great. He's phenomenal. I love him. But
I would have to. I don't have to now. Absolutely. And that's what I love about independent artists is they do it all themselves, and people take that for granted. I mean, it takes a lot of time away from family. It takes a lot of time to travel and do all sorts of things, and they need more respect. So this award show will just check out JosieMusicAwards.com for all the information and join us. It's going to be fun.
Absolutely. Well, man, thank you so much for talking to me today. And is there anything else that we didn't cover that you want to get out there for everybody? Because, I got carried away with the baritone. I know, I apologize. But if there's anything that we didn't cover, tell us now so that we can make sure everybody's on board with you.
Oh, absolutely. And I love the discussion, so you're all good there. I love it. Yes, we have a lot of different things that are coming up. We're getting ready to publish a book titled The Artist Collection, because we believe every music artist has a story to tell. We want to help them get their story out. So this will be a collection of about 100 independent artists and those that help artists, like labels and managers and stuff. And it's them telling their stories, and it's going to be quite awesome as we go through. We've been reading them, proofing them, and we have laughed, cried. I mean, It's been so inspiring. So we're expecting that to be done this summer and available to the public in ebook and paperback formats. It's going to be a global distribution deal for 10 years, and that'll be on Kindle and Barnes and Noble and all over the place. And I just hope people go and find everything that we're doing at josieshow.com and countryliferadio.com. That's all of the places. And also, if we have time, there is another thing that I am doing that I'm very excited about. This has always been something that I wanted to do. We will have a full line of cosmetics, skincare, nail enamel, and hair care products. And we will have products for you, whether you're people are running errands and just out and about with like their kids, having fun, or if you're hitting a big performance stage. We have it all. We have we're currently and when the independent artists come in, because I love them myself. We're doing contracting spokesmodels. So we're going to have all these great independent artists involved, and to kind of wear it and check it all out. So we're excited about that.
That's great. You are just rocking and rolling with this thing, and I'm so. Man, can I look up to you now? I'm like, wow, you are doing so much at such a young age, and I think this is just fabulous, and what a great example you are for anyone else who has a dream and, maybe thinks, well, maybe, it's too hard or I can't do it. No, it's not. It's tough work, but you've just proven that with hard work and dedication, you can do whatever you put your mind to, and bravo to you. Bravo. I'm so excited that I got to talk to you today. Truly.
The pleasure is all mine. Oh, well, the pleasure is all mine. Thank you so much for having me and chatting with me. And I hope we keep in touch, okay? I got a new friend now.
Anytime you want to rent a baritone, since I don't have mine anymore, the school has it, and you want to drink coffee and play music, we can just do that. It'd be great.
Well, we're going to do it. I love it. I love you and all of the great listeners out there. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, no, thank you. Definitely stay in touch with us. Let us know if there's anything you have going on as it comes up so we can help you promote it. Definitely even your awards show, just anything we can do to help you out with that, let us know. And I know that we would love to be a part of that. So, kudos to you for everything, though, so far. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye to your mom for me, too. She's great. Love her.
I will.
All right. Well, you guys take care, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.